subscription with them for a really good deal. So this is my first issue, and it's the April 2024 issue. So we have Amber Valletta's Eco Chic LA Retreat as the cover, and then Going Green, Building Better in Denmark, Brazil, India, and beyond, plus outdoor living essentials. I'm so excited to flip through this. This is my first time looking at it, so you're getting all my first reactions. So, our first page is an ad for Hermes. Hermes, and this is a really different looking Hermes ad. It's got kind of these cut out sticker looking products, which is like their bag and scarf, a watch, and it's kind of seemingly flying out from the model. The model looks really lovely. She's clearly wearing an Hermes scarf and has a Hermes, I don't know if that's a bag or just like a notebook, I'm not sure. But I think I like this ad. It's very playful while still being very high-end. Next we have another Bulgari. We have a Bulgari ad, which is a jewelry line. Here they're showing off these gold stack rings and bracelets. And in the ad we have Zendaya. And she's been the face of this line for a while and is such a good face for this. Whoever came up with that contract was brilliant. She's wearing a silver bracelet, a gold bracelet, gold rings, and silver earrings. And this photo is just very beautiful of her. I'm really excited. She has a new movie coming out called Challengers. It's gonna be like a tennis movie where she plays a tennis star who gets injured and becomes a coach. And it seems like there's some sort of like love threesome situation with two players. It looks like it's gonna be really good. Okay, next we have this Rolex ad with this watch, and it features some nature areas. So I'm guessing this is part of their like Protect the Planet line, which is cool. Let's see. Up next we have Hunter Douglas, and they're a blinds company. And here they're featuring these kind of, I don't know if you call it pink or terracotta maybe, blinds, and this beautiful window set. I do think they do a good job highlighting the windows. Ooh, this is interesting. This is Fendi Casa. So Fendi is a fashion line, and it's historically known for its leather goods. So this must be their home line. And I'm not gonna lie, this is really beautiful. It reminds me of their clothes and that they reference the 70s a lot, and they're very texture and fabric forward. So this is a pretty line, and I think a smart expansion of their clothing line. Oh wow, this is fun. Spring is blooming. This definitely feels like spring. Wow, I love this ad. The illustration of the flowers and these bright colors, and it's highlighting this floral ring from Van Cleef & Arpels. I don't love the Van Cleef & Arpels jewelry, it just isn't to my taste, but I do think they have some of the most beautiful ads. Like, this is just fun. Okay, so this is Roche Bobois Paris. This must be a furniture brand, and they're highlighting this couch that honestly looks awesome. Like, it looks like it's so big and so comfortable. It's in this huge room. It definitely feels luxury to me. Here we have an ad for Sunbrella. So it's outdoor furniture that's long-lasting, fade and weather resistant. Cute. Makes sense for a spring edition. We've made it to the contents. We're gonna look at a kitchen turned into a dining room in Normandy, France. We'll have an editor's Jenna Ortega as the face of. And she feels very young and fresh, which I think Dior needs. Dior was doing a lot of ads that just did not feel young and fresh, and Jenna brings that for sure. I think this is their jewelry line that she's the face of. So there's these pretty earrings, and then there's this necklace that kind of has some celestial theming with the stars and the moon and the sun. Celestial. Okay, more contents. We have Amber Valletta's house. We have Green Goddess, Sustainable Home, Sleeping Beauty, Reviving an Estate, Happy Place, a Northern California home, Power Grid, a cottage, City of Tomorrow, a Copenhagen architect, Cali High, Big Sur property, and a grand finale, a new icon in Dubai. I think this will be fun, and this is actually quite a long magazine, so I'm excited. Okay, AD yourself. These are some ideas from sustainability. And they just are saying, here we have upcycle materials when possible, use paint that's eco-friendly, and double panel windows for better performance. Here we have an ad for a UBS, which I think is an international bank. I could be wrong, but I think that's an international bank. Let's see what it says. It says, there's science in creating wealth, but making it endure is an art. Managing wealth is our craft. Yeah, I think that's a bank. That's actually for a bank ad. I actually think that wording is very evocative. Whoever was the copywriter on this did a good job. Okay, we have our editor's letter. How little can you do to realize the most impact? That is the future of architecture. Should we read a little bit? Maybe we'll read the last paragraph or so of this. Fittingly, longtime environmental activist Amber Valletta fronts our Earth Month issue. Oh, it's Earth Month because it's Earth Day earlier this week, yeah. Her California house is a model of green standards. Not only is it solar ready and thermal insulated and furnished with repurposed vintage pieces, but it also features a desert garden that requires little water. Her style seems to be in sync with nature. We've seen owls by the pool, hawks circling above, a bobcat, coyote, butterflies, praying mantis. It's a good vibe here. And that was a quote from Amber. Okay, so this is their Earth issue. Cute. And here we have an ad for some outdoor furniture. Kind of a funky ad. Object lesson, the story behind an iconic design. Fintech, how Pavo Tinel's elegant 1940s pendant lit the way for Scandinavian design overseas. It's about this light pendant. Very pretty. I do think that's like kind of an iconic light shape, and I do think of like IKEA when I think of it, which if it's Scandinavian, that kind of makes sense. Very cool. Okay, here we have an ad for Minoti. I guess I can center this a little better. This must be a furniture line, and this is kind of a brutalist designed building, but I do think it's pretty. I actually really like sunshine. Oh, this does just like scream Milan and luxury and lush. This is very beautiful. I mean, she's using a lot of colors in here in really interesting ways. I'm liking that quite a bit. Let's see, here's more of the apartment. Oh, this little library room. I would love to have a library room with like a really rich pink color someday. And like what a fun little area under the stairs. And this is in an outdoor terrace, like some outdoor dining. Very cute. Should we read the last paragraph of the piece? Yeah, let's read it. The place came together slowly. I didn't have dining chairs for 6 years, she exclaims, but that didn't stop her from entertaining. I love to have guests, to pour the wine, set the table, organize everything. And while the apartment is just a short walk from her at work, sometimes she works from home, sculpting forms from melted wax. It's sort of a meditation for me, she says, but I have to be inspired, a bit relaxed, so I prefer to work from home where I feel free. Yeah, this home definitely gives the vibes of a great place to entertain and a very free, creative space. Love it. Okay, the launch list. Our monthly picks for the best new designs from around the world. So we have this rug. I actually really love that rug. That rug would be cute in my house. I'm sure it's very expensive if it's being featured here, but I like it. This plate, I also like the plate, very cute. The chair is interesting. It's not a color palette I would go for, but it's an interesting color palette. Discoveries, character study. Chanel's new flagship for fine jewelry and watches pays tribute to its famous founder. So this little highlight on the new Chanel jewelry store, flagship store. Another discovery, working with the land in Ladakh, India, an erstwhile stop on the Silk Road, high in the Himalayas. Humble materials have long served as building blocks for structures capable of withstanding extreme weather. Today, a new generation of architects is mining that tradition to both preserve the past and design for a greener future. Meet 3 emerging firms bringing global attention to local wisdom. So these are designers in India who are making sustainable building practices. Yeah, these look like really cool materials to build with. Some sort of stone or clay, some sort of earth-based material. Very pretty. Okay, discoveries. Adaptive reflex at Brazil's fabled Uxa Hotel. A new upcycled villa into larger, greener goals. So this is a villa in an upscale Brazil hotel. Very pretty. I do love a green space at a resort. That one seems lovely. So here's some more photos from that villa. And wellness relaxation exercises. Breathe in the design at 3 new hotel spas. We're gonna highlight 3 spas that they like the design of. Hotel Chelsea in New York City. Portrait Milano in Milan. And Bowie House in Fort Worth. Oh, cute. I have family in Dallas. Maybe I'll do a spa day. I'm sure it's very expensive, but looks really cute. Here we have more outdoor furniture ads. Again, it makes sense. This is an April issue. Spring is here. Time to get our outdoor spaces looking great. I actually, to go on a little tangent, just planted my garden yesterday. Like, not my full garden, just I started planting a couple items. I'll do more planting in the next couple weeks, but I was really excited to get a few things in the ground. Okay, and here we have an ad for Costino. not sure what that is. An ad where you're not sure what you're purchasing in the photo isn't a great ad to me. Meanwhile, this one, Thuma, I know what I'm purchasing, and that's a bed. Or Waldorf Astor, I know this is either a cruise ship or a hotel. And Waldorf, I know that's hotels. Okay, Discoveries, Garden Gate, Harrison Green updates a forlorn Brooklyn warehouse into its own pastoral haven. Oh wow, look at all the plants, the house plants, I love that. I love house plants, beautiful. More photos of that. I love taking the contrast of like an industrial space with a lot of greenery. I think that's really lovely. More discoveries, peel and core. In a powerful feat of artistry, Fernando Lopez explores the harsh underbelly of Mexico's avocado trade. This is an art piece, art collection about Mexico's avocado trade. Interesting. I'll have to come back and read that because I don't know anything about that. Here we've got a Google shopping ad. How interesting. I've never seen a Google ad like this with Martha Stewart featured. Martha Stewart, she's like 80 something years old and she looks incredible and she's still doing so much. I think she is like an icon of productivity and aging and being innovative and interesting. Like her fashion is still great. Yeah, I'm always inspired by her. Prison included. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we're into shopping. Here comes the sun. Warm weather and clear skies call for bringing the party outside. Need some ideas. We've tracked down the latest outdoor living must-haves for all locales. We're going to see more outdoor spaces. On these shopping guides, let's see, what do I like of these? Oh, couture pruning shears, beautiful. This is very cute. This is their country pastoral charm collection. Let's see what else they recommend. Here's their city strong silhouettes. Oh, I like that outdoor rug. I think that outdoor rug is really beautiful. Oh, and it's not that expensive. It's only $2.20. But I wonder how big it is. It's probably small. Very cute. These uni ovens. I know some people who've like gotten them from like work as like gifts and things, and they seem pretty cool. But I haven't eaten a pizza made from one, so I've yet to review personally, but those do seem cool. Here we have Coast. We have a coastal outdoor setup. Advanced PVC. So that like plastic that looks like wood. Perfect for outdoor spaces, honestly. I'm a fan of PVC. You know, actual wood is so hard to care for, sanding and sealing, and I love actual wood, but I think PVC makes a lot of sense. This is an ad for big ass fans. You know, when you know what you're selling, there you go. Some big ass fans. Spot on. The wood alternative for luxury decking. Yep. Oh, parish conservatories. Okay, my number one dream in life is to have a conservatory. I just think if I had a conservatory, my whole life would be figured out. I could have my plants in there, and my ceramics wheel, and shelves, and I would have like a chaise lounge in there, and I would lay on my little couch, and I would read my little books, and I would be so happy. I know that's like a dream. That's like what I always am dreaming of. I'm sure if I actually had one, I would be the same way I am now, but beautiful. This is a dream right here. I'm going to read this ad. Let's see what it says. Parish conservatories can turn your dream into a reality. Oh my gosh, like they read my mind. We create custom timber and aluminum conservatories that seamlessly blend with your existing garden or commercial surroundings. Whether you envision an elegant dining room, a serene garden space, or a tranquil relaxation area after a long day. I might want to like rip this ad out and like put it on my manifestation board. I don't have a manifestation board. I don't have one. But maybe I start one and the only thing I put on it is a conservatory. Okay. Green Goddess. Legendary supermodel Amber Valletta turns to designer Ross Cassidy to help craft a truly sustainable new home in LA. They say legendary supermodel, but I do not recognize that name or her photo. And I feel like I'm usually pretty good with my celebrities, but already this home is looking very beautiful and like earthy and grounded. And like it feels like it would be a very comfortable place to feel at home, which is like the highest compliment, you know. I like the textures that they're including with the boucle and the rug and the wood and the textured art. It feels very beautiful. This outdoor space with these trellises and the plants and the pool. Lovely. Valletta tries to fold her pro-environmental ethos into every corner of her life, including her home. Beautiful. I love that. This bedroom does seem very soothing. The mandate to create a home that is extremely calming and feels like a sanctuary, Valletta says. I mean, I think I just described it as like very soothing. I think she nailed it. If that was her goal, I think she accomplished her goal. Good job. Okay, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. In-demand cook and decorator Isabel Mulzer helps to revive a 16th century estate that had long belonged to her family and finds a home of her own in the process. This is fixing up an old estate. Wow, look at those gardens. Those would be expensive to upkeep. Oh, this is interesting styling. It's very kind of old luxe to me. It feels vintage, but not in the way I expected. Oh, this is cute. Her in the garden with her puppy and these great boots. Beautiful. There are a lot fewer objects than in my parents' time, but the same spirit is still there. Yeah, this does feel like a home where you would maybe see like a lot of trinkets in, right? But it's not. It's pretty simplified. Oh, I would describe this as conservatory, and I love it, and I want it so badly. What a beautiful room. What a beautiful space. The plants and the table for entertaining. Love, love, love. It was like the castle in Beauty and the Beast. Onarunga Prosa Doliger recalls of his first visit to the estate. Yeah, it does have castle vibes. It does feel French in some of the architecture choices. Oh, I'm loving the color on these walls. The color choices in this house are really smart. It goes with the structure. You know, they're not fighting against what's already in place. Oh, pretty. This is the bathroom. I think that's that same color. And the structure of it's so intricate and kind of old school, but it feels modern and beautiful and embraced. Oh, this is fun. They have the lamps matching the wallpaper. I don't know if I've seen that really before. I don't know if I've seen that, and I like it. I think that's such an interesting choice and like kind of a doable DIY takeaway. Makes it look very cool. colors in the bedroom. I would like to live there. You know, I would. Let's see. Oh, design notes, the details that make the look of the house. So some of the pieces. I ask myself why I kept so many things. Perhaps subconsciously I knew I would need them again one day. So a lot of the things from the house were things that she had kept. I wanted a house that was all about the decorating. So you feel like it's been there for, I wanted a house that wasn't all about the decorating. So you feel like it's been there forever. I do feel like she accomplished this. Kind of like what I was saying, how the decorations and the paint colors all feel like they go with the structure of the home. The like architecture is really embraced in a way that makes it all feel like it goes together. Okay. Happy place. In a classic 1960s home in Northern California, commune design crafts a loving ode to the beauty and spirit of West Marin. I can already tell you the windows in that view, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, this is beautiful with the, I think that's tile work in the wood and the black. I'm liking this. And they have this huge deck that overlooks this beautiful view. This house felt like a perfect place for J.B. Blunk and Edith Heath to finally meet Joseph Frank face to face. This is designer Roman Alonso. I'm not gonna lie, none of those mean anything to me. I'm pretty sure those are architects or designer names. I don't know them. There's things I don't know. But I do know that this home is lovely, and this designer clearly knows what he's doing. He's making a lot of bold choices, right? Mixing really bold patterns, but it still feels lovely. Oh, this tells us little. So the wallpaper is Joseph Frank designed. So that's at least one of the references the designer's making. They wanted to lean into the West Marin vibe, but they also wanted surprises in color, pattern, and decorative layers. I absolutely see the surprises in color and pattern, right? And it's done really well, and that's hard to do. Like the colors in here are really beautiful. Loving that. Taking a bath right there. Just like imagine yourself in the bath right there. Beautiful light streaming in. Oh, lovely. Okay, here are the design notes. Some of the purchases they recommend. We had to find a balance in the client's taste. Scandinavian summer houses were a big influence. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Not the style of my home, really, but I think lovely. Okay, Power Grid, 2 rooms by 2 rooms, a historic Creole cottage at the heart of New Orleans, inspires architect Brian Young and his longtime clients to make bold moves. Ooh, a cottage. A New Orleans cottage, cool. Also making, immediately bold color choices throughout. Should we read this? It's the type, the font is making me really want to read this. On a typical weekend, the vibe along Bourbon Street at the heart of fabled French quarters in New Orleans is one of hustle and bustle and booze. But just a block away from that party atmosphere, an unassuming facade gives way to an altogether different world. A simple grid of 4 modest rooms. You are so close to the action, but you have this quiet sanctuary, says Suki Novogratz. And then it goes on to talk more about this house that is their home. Wow, bold choices. Not choices I would make, but I love to see them made. People come to New Orleans for great food and great music, says homeowner Suki Novogratz. This house is all about entertaining. Oh yeah, that's an incredible entertaining space. Very fun. Oh wow, this bedroom is cool. It's got like a little sitting area with these weird curtains that match the ceiling. Cool. Okay, City of Tomorrow, a As Copenhagen builds on its sustainable success, architect Dan Stubergard is championing innovative public spaces and neighborhoods for generations to come. This is a new park. New park that looks really interesting. Some buildings, they've designed. Let's see what they say. The future of our cities depends on improving livability while occupying fewer square meters. So figuring out how to create, urban sustainable living. Very cool. I mean, this space looks very cool, so I think he's doing a good job. Okay. What does this say? Cali High architect Kaylee Hamper transforms an iconic Big Sur property into a multi-generational haven that nurtures work and life. Kind of hard to read sideways. But this photo is beautiful. Like, this just says spending time with your family outside. This sounds like family vacation to me, with a campfire. This is very cozy to me. The wood and the stone, it feels very vintage. The time we spend living in the house during the early renovation process really guided the decisions. Yeah, I'm sure living in the house before renovating helps it be more, really livable and practical choices. Oh, this is very pretty. I love this. I love this tile choice. Again, I said it in a video a while ago, but I'm looking to renovate my bathroom sometime this year, and tile choices are tricky. This tile choice I'm obsessed with. Yeah, this is the vibe. This is the vibe I was describing. I love it. This room is interesting too. The carpet, there's a lot of kind of this purpley brown in the wood and the carpet. I think I like it. It's very interesting. We sourced furnishings that embody the area's creative culture and celebrate the materials used. Wow. Beautiful. I like the wood choices for sure. And our grand finale, Go Wide. Rising above the sands and streets of Dubai, the new one and only One Zabel Hotel is an oasis of luxury. And it has this super cool pool. This long, skinny pool. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay, and we end with this Chanel eye jewelry ad. This is a necklace that is supposed to look like the Chanel No. 5 bottle. Interesting. Well, thank you for joining me as we flipped through this issue of